to the back lot, everyone. Bernie and Mike here. We're talking about a really cool event that's coming up at Mike Hess Brewing. By the way, happy birthday to Mike Hess Brewing.
Thank you very much.
13 incredible years.
Yep.
You guys are partnering with Oak. You're going to do some cool stuff, a great event that's going to raise money for kids with cancer.
That's right.
Tell us a little bit about what's happening with this, and there's tickets available. We'll get into all that.
Yeah, perfect. So we started Hess Fest as our anniversary party probably the second year that we were in North Park, so maybe like 2014 or so. We missed 1 year for COVID, of course, and then about 3 years ago we moved it out of North Park where it was a beer festival, and we moved it to be a music festival where we supply the beer. They've always been about philanthropy, but this way it's a family-friendly event. You know, the North Park event was 21 and up, and it just wasn't really our scene. So we moved to Imperial Beach. We're on Pier Plaza Park. It's 4 bands, it's food, it's vendors. It's an all day in the sun on the beach.
And this one's for family friendly?
Family friendly, all ages. In fact, kids 9 and under are free. Tickets are only $25 or $35, depending, and then you can get a VIP if I guess you're into it, where it gets a shirt and beer into it. But it's really just a fun day of coming out and having fun, but really importantly for us, because our brewery about bringing people together over great beer around great causes, we've always been into meaningful philanthropy. You know, the buck a pint thing is cool, but we're trying to raise not hundreds of dollars, but tens of thousands of dollars, and we're going to do that this day out at Pier Plaza, raising money for Oak.
Oncology and Kids. Tell us a little bit about that we have Bernie Mauricia with us. Tell us a little bit about Oak, its mission, and how this is going to be helping.
Yeah, so Oncology and Kids is a group that's been around since 2020. We run Camp Reach for the Sky, which actually we're celebrating our 40th year anniversary this year. But we offer free quality of life programs for kids that have been affected by cancer. And so we're there really to ensure that no child feels alone when they're dealing with cancer. The Hess family has had their kids actually involved in camp as well, and I think that's a big deal. So what's great about an event like this is that it allows families to really have that socialization again, right? To bring back that sense of normalcy and to be able to surround themselves with people who truly are there and understand that being able to go to an event like this allows us to just feel like ourselves again, right? And not worry about cancer for a little bit.
So you guys also put on some great camps. Are they going on now?
Yeah, so we actually just came back from Oncology Camp. In fact, we are prepping because next week we go to Sibling Camp, and then the week after that we go to Day Camp, and we have a family camp in November. And I think those things, they're all free programs. So Hess Fest really allows us to make sure that we continue to keep this program going completely free of cost for the community members here.
We got to keep this fight going, Mike. You know as well as anyone the impact cancer can have. Your daughter had. I remember chatting with you when you were going through all that. How's your daughter doing
She's
now?
4 years in remission.
Okay, great.
And the things that we're dealing with now are all the downstream mental health things, which is where the camps come in. I mean, the camps have been they're life-changing for these kids.
Sure.
And, you know, when we were first talking about Keely, it was all about research and like how would he fix this because there's no new drugs and all the other stuff. But now, you know, we're downstream. We're in remission, but it's just tough, man. The kids have to recover, and finding friend groups and kids who have gone through the same process as them, it really is so helpful.
And this money is needed because we got to keep this fight going. What are some of the goals, and how can people help out with the fight?
So we'll sell about 1,500 tickets between, tickets released about a month ago, and they'll go up till the day of the event. MikeHessBrewing.com to get tickets. There'll be a pop-up on the screen. You can go into any one of our 6 San Diego locations also and buy tickets as well. But you know, we're putting all of the proceeds to them. We don't make any money on this. In fact, a lot of vendors are donating their product. Like South Bay Fence is giving all the fencing to us for free. The bands are playing for either free or just a small stipend. All the food vendors are donating. All of the street vendors, you know, like we're having a baby shell shop, for example, selling shells. They're going to donate proceeds to it. So everybody's really working towards a cause. And what we try and do when we're bringing these events together is not only raise money for these organizations, but also letting people know that they exist.
Yes, absolutely.
There's a lot of people who want to get involved in Oak. They're like, how can I help?
Speaking of that, before we got to get going here, but Bernie, where can people go to learn more about Oak?
Go to oaksd.org and you can find all the information on the camps. If you know someone who qualifies for one of the sessions, you can sign up right there. If you feel like volunteering, we have the application there as well, but we're there to be a community partner, so come on out.
Get involved, and congratulations on the 13th year, Mike.
I appreciate
you guys coming
in.
Stay with us, everyone. We'll be right back. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, buddy.